everybody. Sunday again. Sorry we didn't do a video last week, there was a problem with the camera. I was just actually discussing with Miles, I think what we're going to do is a video once a month, sort of mid-month around this time. We then have quite a bit of content, we can update people on what we've been doing generally, and we just feel that would probably be better. At the end of this video there is a very short bit of unedited footage of Charlotte's. It's only 2 minutes long, quite a nice piece though. Her camera seems to be all over the place, but we hope that you enjoy that.
We've just finished, or wrapped up rather, an exciting documentary in which Charlotte's featured very heavily with Amos Pictures, a London-based production company, which has been a lot of work. The producer, Tom, he appeared on a video a few months ago where he was asking you guys to submit your own thoughts on our channel and Charlotte, and he's just been wonderful, and I think both of us, all three of us, are quite relieved to kind of get it
to finish it now.
Because
there was a lot of tears. A lot of tears, very emotional. It's not solely about Charlotte, it's about some other people as well and their cancer journeys. That will be shown on Channel 4. We haven't had a date yet, a confirmed date, but it will be towards the end of this year. So we're hoping that people will enjoy that. I know that Charlotte would have been absolutely thrilled to have been chosen for that. We were contacted shortly after Charlotte passed away by the funeral directors, and it has, as Miles said, been a lot of work.
Real perfectionists. They have a really good track record of awards, and they've made some really good pictures so far, so hopefully our little bit can live up to their reputation.
Which I'm sure it will.
I think it will. Tom's worked tirelessly on this project, and it's astonishing to see just how much work and filming goes into something that you may only see on television for 2 or 3 minutes. This has really been an eye-opening experience. When you see these documentaries, even like Attenborough, you realise how much filming goes into such a small segment, which is a good thing because that means you get the best of the content.
And how much is lumbered around.
Yeah.
The amount of equipment that came down every single time that Tom was down.
Yes.
So we did filming in the house, interviews, and with Miles and I, as I said, some of them very, very emotional. It was raking up, obviously, a lot of stuff. And then we went to the Downs as well, so hopefully we'll be very pleased with it, which I'm sure we will. In other news, I'd very much like to thank Beechwood School in Tunbridge Wells, which is in fact where Cressida and I went to school. I had a lovely message from Candy, who works there, and they haven't told me anything about it, Cressida and Candy knew, but they did a vote on who would be their charity for next year to do fundraising, and I'm very pleased to say that they voted for Charlotte's Bag, and they're doing a sponsored walk around Dunallen Lake on the 29th of September, which apparently raises quite a few funds, so we are very, very grateful to them, and thank you so much, and we look forward to hearing about that. So that makes Marks and Spencer's in Shoreham. I think we've already said they're also all funds through the staff are going to go to Charlotte's Bag for this coming year. So I think we're doing very well. We're nearly up to 120,000, which is double our target. That will pay for a researcher for 3 years. So we're very, very pleased to be able to do that. So the charity is moving forward slowly, but it is certainly moving forward.
Yeah.
The other thing I'd like to say, on our website, which we'll put the link below, if you are interested you can sign up for our monthly newsletter, which Cressida does, and you can get information there. We'd also like to thank Matthew Wright from The Right Stuff, who has very kindly donated a day at the studios with him, and that you'll find all the links on the website as well. It would be lovely if people could share these. We very rarely ask, but we're trying to get the message out there, and I'm delighted to say that we certainly have reached parts of the States. We've had some really positive comments, and people who've lost parents and siblings, etc., to glio. So we're always there. We're always here to support, very much so.
Yeah, it's interesting because given how underfunded brain cancer is, it's enormously underfunded. Hence why we're doing this. We seem to meet a lot of people who know someone that's died of glioma.
Mm.
We were at a meeting a few months ago, well, maybe 6 months ago, and there was 5 of us, and I think 4 of us knew someone who had glioma, and almost certainly died of it because it's so difficult to treat and so aggressive. So yeah, it's interesting to see those comments, and you realise that it's far more common than
you realise.
Yeah, and yeah, we always say we don't pretend to be massive YouTubers. We have 4,280-ish subscribers, I think, but we're more grateful for the comments than I think the big YouTube stars are, because we appreciate comments and we know that all of them are heartfelt and they're people who are genuinely interested. So yeah, thank you for all those.
And Charlotte's bag is small at the moment, but it will grow and we will have success. And also we have, I think it is in November, our local bus company have contacted and said they are going to put posters on 96 buses, which is pretty good because that will attract 1.4 million people who will see the poster. So we are getting there slowly but surely. I think one thing Miles and I were just talking about earlier, especially for young people, I met a very good friend of mine last night and we were generally talking about cancer. Her son has a brain tumour as well, not a glio, a different type of cancer. But I think in general we were saying how lonely it is, and this friend was saying that very much the same as Charlotte, how isolated it is for a teenager. So I think if you happen to be a young person watching this video and you do know somebody with cancer, just take that time to maybe text them, get in contact with them. Charlotte was so isolated and so lonely, and she used to say, nobody comes to see me, nobody bothers with me, and it was soul destroying to watch. Totally.
Yeah.
So with that, we will see you in a month's time, hopefully with quite a lot more news. We have got a couple of big events in October, but we'll save that for our next video. And we hope that you enjoy the 2-minute footage of Charlotte vlogging. As I said, she seems a bit cat-handed in this one, but it is unedited.
Yeah, and as we say, if you do know someone who is suffering with a cancer like Charlotte's or otherwise, text that person, and if they reply, maybe see them. If they don't reply, don't be offended. I think it's important that you stay in touch with people because it is so isolating, and we've all seen that firsthand via Charlotte's experiences. And if you do know someone, we don't profess to be authorities on all types of cancer. We talk about glioblastoma because that's what we do, but we're happy to have people contact us via the website if they want information or they want to talk to someone.
Or even, when Charlotte was diagnosed with astrocytoma, we know quite a bit about that particular type of cancer as well. So please do feel free to contact us, and hopefully we'll be able to help in any way that we can.
Yes.
Okay, see you next month. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Hi, I don't know where I left off there. I think I was blabbering on about my iPhone case situation. Also, as we're talking about the phone, I absolutely love the iPhone 6. I would recommend it to anybody who's questioning it. I upgraded from the iPhone 4 and I absolutely love it. Everybody kept telling me that it was worth the upgrade, but I can say now it really is. So the reason that I suddenly stopped was because we got a message from a kind family friend saying that I was on ITV News, which is kind of crazy because I didn't even know anything about this. But I'm currently waiting to catch up on it on Catch Up TV in the lounge. I will show you guys. Apparently I was on ITV, so I'm waiting on ITV +1. If I can even get it up. There we are. It was apparently on the Meridian News, which is amazing. I know that tomorrow night, I don't know when I'm going to upload this vlog, so it's totally irrelevant, but I know that tomorrow night I'm going to be on BBC One local news, talking about the film and everything, which is really exciting, from the interview that I did today, obviously. It was meant to go out today, but a big news story came up, so it was withheld, but that's really exciting. So I don't really know what else I have to say. If anything else exciting happens, I will grab the camera again. So let's wait and see.